Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday, and it looks very different from the way it looked this morning for News Watch 12 this morning, because all of this was to the west of the Cascades, and now it's starting to get into Klamath Falls. This is mostly rain because snow levels today will be around 5,500 to 6,000 feet, but we are getting a lot of rain. And notice that the back edge is starting to approach the coast. That means a little bit later in the day we could get some sunlight. That means the atmosphere could become a little bit more unstable, which would up our chances for some thunderstorms. We'll have more on that in a second, but something that's already happening along the coast is this, the high wind warning. We are seeing some wind gusts, not necessarily getting up to 60 miles per hour yet. That could happen a little bit later in the day, and this runs until 1 p.m. this afternoon. And then we could see wind gusts anywhere between 45 to 55 miles per hour on the east side in the Shasta Valley and for the west side valleys of southern Oregon. For the west side, this runs from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and for the east side, this takes into effect at 2 p.m. and runs until 10 p.m. So let's time this all out with Stormcast, and you can see that by the time we get to 5 p.m., here comes round number 2, and this is the round where we're anticipating a little bit of severe weather along the coast. And we'll just continue to have more rounds of rain and higher elevation snow throughout the evening, going into the overnight hours. And then as we head into your Thursday, here come even more rounds of rain and snow, although the coverage tomorrow looks a lot less than what we'll see today. And look at this, even clearing out as we get into Friday. So let's break down some of those risks that come with the severe weather threat for today. The lowest threat is for a tornado. I don't want us to overhype the tornado threat too much today. There's a 2% chance, and that's coming directly from the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma. And then we have some greater chances for some small hail and for some wind gusts to exceed 60 miles per hour, but that's pretty low end as well. And again, that would be this afternoon and this evening along the coast. Severe weather or not, I think this is really going to be beneficial for us, this system as a whole. Of course, we don't want to see any wind damage or wind gust or any damage from hail, but overall, the overarching theme is that we're going to get a lot of precipitation from this over the next 48 hours, especially down in southern Siskiyou County and along the coast, up in the coastal ranges. Our friends in Lake County not getting so lucky. We will see those impacts, the winter weather impacts, maximized above 6,000 feet today, and up towards Diamond Lake Junction we could receive another foot of snow. The same thing applies to Crater Lake, and we could see some minimal impacts there at Siskiyou Summit and at Black Butte Summit in Jackson and Siskiyou counties. We will see travel conditions improve greatly as we head into Saturday, just because we will finally dry out and we'll get some warmer weather as well. So for today, it's just going to be a mess everywhere. We're already seeing that go down, and that'll continue throughout the course of the afternoon. Then overnight, winds back off slightly, but not by much, and we will continue to have rain and snow. And again, here's some good news. It's that we will dry out this weekend. Of course, not good news when it comes to the drought, but good news when it comes to any potential outdoor plans you may have. So here is that 7-day forecast along the coast. Very active today, a plethora of threats. Wind, hail, small threat for a tornado, and of course some non-thunderstorm related winds too, as we have that high wind warning in place until 1 p.m. this afternoon. And then for Siskiyou County, we'll see a mixture of rain and snow today. We could have some pretty decent accumulations on US 97 up towards Tenet, but I think the biggest accumulations are going to be reserved for the Cascades. The basin could see a dusting, maybe towards Klamath Falls and Lakeview, but the biggest threat today on the east side will be those wind gusts. Again, that wind advisory goes from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Up in the Cascades, we've kind of already touched on the snow that's going to be there, but that is phenomenal news for the snowpack. That is almost up to average values. And then for the Rogue Valley, windy today. We have that wind advisory until 5 p.m. Things becoming a little bit more calm into Thursday, especially into Friday, and to finally getting some dry spring-like weather for Saturday and Sunday.
And weather-wise, I know this morning we talked a lot about Josh Culbreth's favorite weather item, the toolkit, your weather toolbox. What's the most important thing that people can have in there today?
I think it would be that Storm Watch 12 weather app. You know, I may be a little bit biased, but you get push alerts if there is, for example, a tornado warning or a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Curry County today. You would be notified. It'd be sent directly to your phone. I also think I'll be a little bit more impartial here. If you do have a smartphone, activate those EAS alerts. And so again, if you're put underneath a flash flood warning or severe thunderstorm warning, a tornado warning, that notification will also get sent to your phone as well.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be the last to know in a situation like that.
Absolutely not.
Thank you, Josh.